Hello, everybody. How's your Saturday? Hey, Meaty, Antiknight, Mark, how you doing? You just woke up? I woke up and then I had to record my Wordle before stream, so that's why it's late. Usually if I wake up late, I'll just do stream first and then Wordle, but I need to do something right after stream, so. Also, I don't know if you noticed the difference, but this entire time I've been speaking into the wrong part of my mic, which has been affecting my voice quality. So it should sound a bit better now. I'm told this puzzle is difficult, but Lisztes is here to help out. I do sound better now? Yeah. So apparently with my mic, I'm supposed to talk into the front here. I was talking into, where you're used to talking into mics, which is the tip. No, I was talking into the tip of the mic, and you're supposed to talk into the front of this one. The side of it here, lined up with where the controls are. But I was talking into the tip of it. It's a real anime. The events described in it are not real. I think I've been asked that before. Is that a meme? It depends on the mic, Jim. A lot of mics, you basically have to look at the instructions or marketing materials to see where you're supposed to talk into it. But for this mic, it was really important, apparently. All right, so the rules here look a bit crazy, so let's go over them. Let's introduce the puzzle first. So this is called Schrödinger's Cats by Lisztes. So normal Sudoku rules do not apply. Each row, column, and 3x3 box contains each number from 0 to 9 exactly once. That's accomplished through Schrödinger cells. So there's 9 Schrödinger cells in the grid that contain 2 digits simultaneously. Each digit appears exactly twice in S cells. S cells cannot see each other. All right, so we're going to have cells in the grid, which I think traditionally we use a circle to represent. And it's actually going to have, say, 0 and 5 in this S cell. So this counts as a 0 and a 5 being placed here. So now the 0 and 5 can't repeat in the row, column, or box. Like putting a 0 here would conflict. So that's how S cells work. And then we're going to have 9 S cells in the grid, and they follow kind of Sudoku rules where you in every row, column, and box, you're going to have 1 S cell. And so I can't put any more S cells in any of these rows or columns. We're going to have to figure out notation that we're going to use here. Additionally, there's 9 doublers in the grid that count double as their value on arrows. So doublers, let's say we have a doubler here. Let's say purple here, that's a doubler. So if I put a 2 here, when we sum all of this up for the arrow, this 2 counts as double its value. It would count as 4. So, doublers also make S cells count twice by value and also apiece. They happen to be in the same place as in the grid. Each digit appears exactly once in doubler cells. Doubler cells cannot see each other. So if there are 9 doubler cells, how could they possibly overlap with an S cell? Because then we would have, actually, I think that means we need exactly 1 doubler on an S cell. Because the digits 0 to 9 appear exactly once in 9 doublers. So one of them is going to be an S cell. Exactly 1, just for the math to work. And then we have standard arrows. So digits on an arrow sum to the value in the circle. But remember about doublers and S cells can affect that. And then also 2-digit arrows are read from left to right. So I guess one question I would have is, does that mean what happens with S cells and doublers in pills? Because that's not clear to me. Like if I have an S cell here and it's got 1 and 2 in it, and then that's a 3, is that 123? Yeah, I can't follow that link. Let's see. F puzzles. I'd have to type it. Maybe if I use inspect element here. There we go. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Blue is an S cell, green is a doubler cell. Okay, so let's go left to right here. So 9 is 1 plus 5 plus 3. So this S cell is just counting the 1 and the 5 as on the arrow. Here, green is a doubler cell, so 6 plus 8 is 14, so that's 0 doubled 7 is 14. Okay. 4 plus doubled 2 is indeed 8. 1 with a 3, 5. So what do these add to? These add to 18. So we add the 3 and the 5 together in the units place and then add 10. So that's 18. Okay. How is this 34? So 8 plus 9 is 17, and then you double it to get 34. And then doubled 4, that's 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. This is 8 as well. 6 plus 2. And then this is 20, it should be. And then, oh, but no, sorry, it's a doubled 1, so that's 20. Plus another 10, that's 30. And then 9, 8, 7, 6 does add to 30. Okay, so that's how those work. I'll keep that open in case we need to reference it again. But now we understand, I hope. All right. Now, how do we get started? It's clear that there's something weird has to be on a lot of these arrows, because otherwise you can't do if none of these were S cells or doublers, then we would have a lot of trouble. Same thing here. The fact that we can use zeros, though, like this could be 0. Well, we can't repeat in the row. So I could do something like 0, 2, and then a doubled 1 if I wanted to. And that would work. So, but there's got to be a doubler S cell somehow. But I could also do 2. I could also do 2, 0, and then a doubled 1 here, and that would work too. So there's some sort of doubler S cell involved in these cells and these cells. But I could also do an S cell, so I could have a doubler here and an S cell here, or I could even double them up. But link. Oh, did I forget the puzzle links? Here you go. So this is interesting, right? This has the same sum as this, which has the same sum as these three. But this also has the same sum. So the same exact value is in all of these, and then this sums to it, which has to be 6. Doublers and SLs can't make it less than 6. So it has to be at least 6. Oh no, we have zeros, right? So 0, 1, 2 is only 3. Oh, it's true. We don't actually need an SL or doubler if we use 0. So what I said about these arrows is wrong. We don't necessarily need a doubler SL on them. I feel like this jumble of mess is going to require a lot of SLs and doublers. I guess these ones. Where do you need at least one S or D cell? Okay, so I need to figure out how to color this. I'm going to use purple for doublers and green for S cells, and then this light gray for can't be any. And if it could be either, then I'll just I'll just put both colors in it until we know. So we know that there's, how do we do this? We know that there's at least one of Hey, Meefer, how you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to think of notation here. I'm not going to remember what these mean. So we have at least one doubler SL. We have one shenanigan going on here, and we have one shenanigan going on here, at least. And then between these two, we got to have one shenanigan going on here. I think, and also here. I think that much is at least true. So there can't be any shenanigans going on in these cells. Is that true? Oh no, this one's not true. Sorry. I don't know if it's true here, but it is true here. Also, between these, I'm going to need... Well, between these, I'm going to need something. But also between these, because these are the same. Which means the rest of this column can't be. Why do I only need one shenanigan in okay. No, yeah, you're right. Yeah, we could have a normal digit on one of these and then a shenanigan on the other. These two do have the same value though, so one of them is... Yeah, so I don't know how to like... Maybe if I do something like this, if I say... These two have to have one, these two have to have one, these three have to have one, these three have to have one, and these two have to have one. I don't know if that's helpful. So because I have the two lines in this row, we know the rest of the row can't have it. The 2 here is probably doing work on the tens digit. We know we could put a 0 in one of them, but then the other one, if it wasn't 1, would have to be 3. So we'd be at least 30. Actually, with the 0 in the other one, we'd be at least 31. Even without doublers happening. But the maximum value we could put here is 34. $17 doubled is 34. Well, so this certainly can't be bigger than 4. Neither of these can... Okay, this one can't be bigger than 4. This can be 0, 1, or 3. This one here, though, is more limited because this one can't be both. So it maxes out at 18. And so this can't exceed 1. This is 0 or 1. And we can't double it. If we doubled it, then that would be... Well, we could double a 0, technically. But that would break these, right? If we doubled the 0, that doesn't help. So I think this one is not a doubler, and it's 0 or 1. What would doubling the... I mean, yeah, again, if this was 0, we could... Wait, why do we need a... We need a doubler because these two would... If this is a 0, these two would be the same. So one of them would have to be doubled, or one of them would have to be doubled in order to... Or Schrödinger to avoid that. I can't put a Schrödinger and... I can't put a Schrödinger and a doubler in this cell, specifically, because I need a Schrödinger doubler in these two cells. In row 5, we absolutely can. That's why I put the 3. What do we do with this? I think, again, we can't... Well, here we could double the 0 if we wanted to. We really have 3 in there? Well, my thought was 3 here, and then we could even do something like 34, with these not being doublers. And then this would be both, and it would be an 8, 9. This wouldn't be a doubler. So I don't see what's wrong with that. What about the low digits? Does that break this? So that does that. So I could put a... I could put a 1 in here. And so then at 0, 3, 4 are used. Sorry, then 0, I could do 0, 2, 5. That's only 7. Row 4, column 6. Hey, Siddhartha, how you doing? I'm not seeing the issue. Okay, oh, this one would be... Okay, yeah, so then this one would be... How far are we going here? This one would be one of them, and then we'd have one here. So then this one would be normal. And then this one would be one of them. Oh, this one would have to be normal. That's true. So this would be a doubler or something. So this would then have to be a 0. Okay, so then this would be minimum 1, 2, 5, which is 8. I don't know how to distinguish it could be either with it's both, by the way. Maybe a blue circle saying it's both. I mean, this is all just bifurcation at this point, but... Okay, what goes here? This has to be pretty low. Hold on. We'd probably want it to be a doubler, otherwise we'd be using 2 low digits. So at best we're doubling the... We'd have to double the 1 or the 2. So let's say we double the 2 so that we can put a 4 here. Then this would have to be 1, 5, 6, and then now this is broken. Wow, okay. So this is broken. And that was predicated on a 3 in that tens place. We have a 0, 1 pair now. So then this one also is this one not doubled? I guess it could be doubled. Could it? Yeah. Yeah, it could still be doubled. So with 0 and 1 used, this is minimum 2, 3, 4. That's the only way we would end up with a single digit. Now, is it possible to put on every single one of these a... I don't think it is. These can only have 1 between them. I think the key point is because of these two cells, we have to have a single digit sum. Because one of them is going to be normal. Because of this. So because one of these is normal, we have to have a single digit sum, but 0, 1 is used up. So this is 2, 3, 4, and it's normal. And that means that the sum is 9 here. Well, I picked the most optimal numbers, Josh, because the 2 here would just make it even worse. Yeah, so we know one of these is a 9. That's true. Marking this puzzle is a nightmare. One of these is a non-Schrödinger 9. And because the sum is 9, it can't use doublers. Okay, so we said doubler was purple, so we're only able to green these. Same with here. We're only able to Schrödinger into 9. We can't double into 9. So that means that this uses the doubler. So we have a Schrödinger here. Wait, why did I draw this line? Oh yeah, we have a Schrödinger between these two. We have a Schrödinger between these two, and we have a Schrödinger between these two. So now that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are used up, this one can't be doubled. That's true, because it would be minimum 5. So yes, this is a normal, which means this one's doubled, which is not surprising, but there you go. And so this is well, yeah, this is even no matter what. This is 6 or 8, which means that this either doubles to 6, which would require a 3. It doubles to 8, which would require a 4, or it doubles to it doubles to 16, which would be an 8, or it doubles to 18, which would be a 9, but it can't double to 18 because the 9's over here. And so now this one can't be a doubler. This also can't be low. So that means that this is also at least... I'm not sure we can do that. Oh, with no low digits, how do we make an S cell add to 9? Yeah. Because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are used up. So if this was an S cell, it can't get to 9. It would be 11 minimum. So this is not an S cell. And that's important. That means this one's the S cell. And this one's the 9. Which means this one's not an S cell. It's not a doubler either. Because it can't double to 9. So it's nothing. So I don't need this line anymore. I don't need this line anymore. And then now this one is also an S cell. Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm just going slow. So this is a 9. These are 2 digits. Each of these are 2 digits that add to 9. So is there anything restricted from doing? Obviously not 0, 9. 1, 8. 2, 7, 3, 6. There's interactions with this, but I'm not sure if it's restricted enough to do anything. Oh, this is gray. Hey, Curdle Activist, how you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I'm concerned about what's going on here. I'm not ruling out the possibility that we have an S cell and a doubler within both of these cells. Like, I could literally put a 0, 1 here and then make it S cell doubler. Well, no, this one can't, actually, this one can't be an S cell because we can't be 0, 1. Okay, so let's get rid of S cell from that one. But this one could be a doubler, and this one could be an S cell. Well, could it? I don't know if we could. Okay, so here's my point. If this one was, I know I'm going in circles here. If this one was not SL or doubler, then the only way to fulfill having an SL and a doubler in here, it would be to do this. So we'd probably have to double a 0. And then we'd have an S cell here, but the S cell here prevents this from being anything. And the S cell here would be big numbers. 2 big numbers, like 5, 6. And so this wouldn't be able to be filled. So I'm pretty sure that this means this cell here, this cell here is special. Now, do we know what kind of special it is? Well, this can't be a doubler. So how could we make this? Yeah, okay. This one also can't be an S cell, because if this was an S cell, then this would be normal. And again, we have the same issue. So we basically proved this one can't be an S cell. So one of these can be a doubler, but this one then must be the S cell. Okay. So this circle here then, this is big. This is at least 11. So this cell here has to be the doubler. So the rest of this column is normal cells. So I'm not sure 100% what to do here, but this is at least 11. So we're going to have at least 14 here. So this has to be at least a 7. Just naively. And then this is a doubler, which makes this have to be an S cell. And the rest of this is gray. I don't need this line anymore. I don't need this line anymore. Okay. A little bit cleaner now. Oop, these are gray too. So these are all normal cells. But I think we talked about we could put a 0 on them. Hey Eric, how you doing? Hey Paz, I'm glad you got good news. Also glad you could join us. All right. Oh, these cells see green and purple, so they can't be anything. So we got a green in here somewhere. Let's see. So this is max 18. So these two are max 16. This could be a 0. So this could be 16 on its own. This could be 9, 7. No, but then if this is a 9, this couldn't be a 9. This could be... Hold on. No. Interestingly, just the digits that are left in the box are 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on. This could be a 6. Because this could be a doubled 5. Oh, no, sorry. It can't be doubled 5. It would be 5, 6, 11, 13. Yeah, so that's at least 7. Just gray more cells. Okay, these cells are gray also, for sure. I guess there's a... Could this one can't be a doubler, so there's a doubler up here somewhere. Not 7? Why not? Yeah, 8. Well, it can't make 18, but it could make... Wait, what are we talking about? Green is SO. I'm confused. Oh, I can gray column 3, yeah. You got a doubler down here. There's a 0 on here, that's true. There's a 0 on here. Ah, okay, there's a 0 on one of these. Oh, okay, there's not a 0 on here. There is a 0 on here, though. So this adds to at least 6. This is always an even number, so... Hold on, this is minimum 3, 4. This is minimum 7. So these are from 0, 1, or 2. If these added to 2, then this would be 3, 4. If these added to 1, then these would be 3, 5, so there's always a 3. And then this is always minimum 8. Yeah, this can't be an 8 because... So I was about to think about this, but this had more to do. So this is maximum 7, 8, but it actually can't be odd. So it's maximum 6, 8, which is 14. So this 8 here makes it already 16 because it's doubled. So there's no 8 there. But it could be 0 with a doubled 7 with a 6, 8. But this has 2 evens in it or 2 odds in it. Oh, right. Also, if this was a 1, then this doubled 5 at the minimum would make it 10 still. Or sorry, would make it 20 still. And you can't get to 20 with in a Schrödinger cell. So we actually have the 0 and 1 placed. So now we know this is either 16 or 18. We know it can't do 18, so this is 16. Okay, we have digits. This is an 8 doubled. This is a 9 now. So we do use the degree of freedom up here. So this is either 10 or 14. It can't be 14 anymore because it sees 9, 8. The best we're doing is 5, 7, which is 12. So this is a 5. This is getting big. This is 7, 8 now. That forces a 9 here because 7 and 8 are in this cell. So there was an example where we went over during the rules that they, like, here's an example of a Schrödinger cell adding to 10 and then a 10 here, and that adds to 30. Anyway. So this is 2 cells that add, this is 2 values that add to 10. So we can't do 0, 9. Sorry, we can't do 0, 10, obviously. We can't do 1, 9. We can't do 2, 8. I think we could do 3, 7 or 4, 6. I don't see how to restrict either of those yet. The rest of this column, we have 0, 1, 2. We have 3. We need 4, 5, 6. We have 7, 8, and 9. So this adds to 15. This adds to 17. Yeah, so this has to be a non-shenanigan 1 to get to 18, which actually uses up our degree of freedom here. So this is 3, 4. So that's 7 plus 2. So these are not 4s. Hey, Carnival Fun, how you doing? Okay. We still need to add to 9 in 2 values here. Can't do 1, 8. We could do 2, 7. Can't do 3, 6. We could do 4, 5. Okay, and how do we add to 9 here? We can't do 0, 9. We could do 1, 8. We can't do 2, 7, 3, 6, or 4, 5. So this is 1 and 8. Wait, now 8's been Schrödinger twice. Okay, so we can't Schrödinger 8 again. Nine is placed in this column, that's true. Yeah, every digit is, it says every digit appears exactly twice in S cells. Right, and we should be tracking what we're doubling as well. There's some kind of interaction here, because if this was 2, 7, that's all the 7s, so this would be 4, 6. If this was 4, 5, there's less of an issue. So that means that there's always, these can't be 4. I don't know how useful that is, but either this is 4, 5, in which case these can't be 4, or this is 2, 7, which forces this to be 4, 6, and these can't be 4. So these are not 4. These are also not 4. Yeah, we've got a green in one of these. It's definitely true. Yeah, there's a 7 up here. There's a 7 down here. This 0, 2 pair removes 2 from here. White Flash came with the new color palettes. It's in beta only. You can get to the beta site by either going to beta.sudokupad.app instead of sudokupad.app, or you can go into the hamburger menu and there's an option to go to the test site. So I'm wondering if this can be not Schrödinger. The reason I'm wondering that is because now... Why am I wondering that? We couldn't put a 0 on... Oh, no, we could. Ah, never mind. That's not... There's no argument here. What's wrong with 7 being an S cell? Do they? What's wrong with 4, 6, and 4, 5? I didn't rule out 4, 6, 4, 5. Did you figure out a way to do that? I can pencil this. We've got 0, 1, 2. We could use a 3 or a 4. We have 5, 6. We could use a 7 or an 8. So whatever one is the S cell is minimum 7. Why is it minimum 10? Can't be 3, 4. Why not? Ah, true. It can't be 3, 4 because it breaks this cell. So the S cell that's down here is minimum 10. So we gotta have a shenanigan over here somewhere. Why can't the S cell just be 7, 8 like down here? This could be 7, 8 with a 0 or something, or not a 0, but oh, okay. We can't put an 8 in an S cell. That's true. Wait, is there an 8 down here? There's an 8 down here. And the 8's not in an S cell because we have too many 8s. Right, so it's either 3, 7 or 4, 7 in the S cell, and then an 8 in the other cell. So the 7 is in the S cell, for sure. It has to be, because the 8's non-S cell, which removes 7 from both of these. So this has to be 4, 5, and this has to be 4, 6. True, this one's not green. So this is not a 4. Exactly as planned, Derek. It is 2 4s and S cells, yep. Oh, so then the 4 can't be in the S cell, which means it can't be down here. That's a good point, Sotek. So this is the 4. Because we already have 2 4s in S cells, so we couldn't put the 4 in another S cell down here. So we know that these are 3, 7, and 8. So let's fill these then, because we need a 0. We have 1, 2, 3. We need 4, 5, 6. We have 7, 8, 9. We know the 0's down here somewhere, and the 4. Should we think about this more? Because one of them is going to be an 8 on its own, and the other is going to be an 11. Or sorry, a 10. So the S cell is, sums to 10. So the S cell is going to get... If this was an S cell, it would need a doubler here, exactly. And so then this would be a 5... It couldn't be a 5 doubler. So this couldn't be a 0. If this was a 4, it would be 14, We'd be a 7 doubler. We couldn't because 3, 7 would be used. Or it'd be 16. And this would have to be an 8 doubler, and it can't be an 8 doubler. This is actually impossible. Should I? I'll demonstrate. So let's say this was our S cell. It would have 3, 7 in it. This would be an 8. So now this would have to be a doubler so that it can be big enough. So let's look at these. So this needs to be an even number because it sums to a doubled value, so this couldn't be a 5. So can this be 10? No, we can't double 5. Can this be 14? No, there's a 7 in the row already. And can this be 16? No, we can't double 8. So this is not possible. So this is a nothing. This is a normal cell. And this is an S cell. And we know this contains the 3, 7, and this has the 8 in it. Which means we know this is definitely a doubler or an S cell. This one could be as well, though. This could still be a doubler or not an S cell, but it could be a doubler. Okay, well, can it be with an 8? Okay, so this would still be even. So we could double 4. That's true. Well, hold on. 8, 0. Okay, this is a doubler. This has to be a doubler because 8, 0 would still require. If this wasn't a doubler, it would require an 8 there. Otherwise, we're bigger than 10. So this is a doubler. And then this is an S cell. So we can gray a bunch of stuff. Nice. And so now this is either doubled 4 or 12 doubles a 6. This couldn't be a 5. Or 14 doubles a 7. This has to be big. This is already 10. I guess this could be 0, 0. So this is at least 10. Oh yeah, we can gray row 8 as well, thank you. Highest is 16, isn't it? Oh no, we can't put a 7 in a doubler anymore. We can't put an 8 in a doubler, or sorry, in an S cell anymore. Can't put 7 or 8 in S cells. So the biggest we're doing is 9, 6, adding to 15. That's a good point from Sotek. So this is 10. These can't add to more than 5. So this can't be a 6. And then this is 0 through 5. Does 9, 6 mess up this? It removes 6 from both of these. So we couldn't be... I guess we could still be 8, 0, 4. But if this was a 0... Yeah. Row 8, column 7. Ah, yeah. This can't be a 3 because there's a 3 in the row. That's true. We have an S cell and a doubler just sitting up here, by the way. Well, one of them shares both. It would be a bit strange for it to be over here, but it could be. Ah, 4 and 5 are in this column as well. That's true. Oh, it takes 4 out of this doubler. Okay, so this can't be 0. So this is either 8, 4, 6, or 8, 6, 7. So there's always a 6. There's a 6 in here. So this is a 5, this is a 6. So now this can't even be 15. This can be 14 with 9, 9, 5. We already removed 5 from these. This is a triple, so we need 1, 5, and 8. The 5's up here and it's not doubled. So that means, oh, that does it. There's a 5 up here. Oh no, oh, we have 8. Sorry, we have 1 and 8. What am I doing? Sorry. Let's do this again. We have 0, 1. We need 2, 3, 4. We need 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 2, 5, and 7. The 5 is not in the doubler. Wait, why do I have... Oh, not 2. Sorry. Oh, 5 and 7. The 5 is not in the doubler. That means the 7 is in the doubler. This cannot be a doubled 7. This is a doubled 6. So it still works. All right. Yeah, I got there. So now we have 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 all doubled. And this, if this was a special cell, it would have to be a doubler, and so it still couldn't exceed 10. So we do need a 0 on here. Oopsie. And it's not here. So what are we doing here? This can't be 1, 6. It could be 2, 7. Can't be 3, 8. Can't be 4, 9. So this is just 2, 7. And the remaining cells here are 0, 1, 3. What? Oh, and 9, right. I was like, how does this work? So this can't have a 0 in it. 10 might not be too small. This adds to either 10, oh, this has the 9 in it, so these aren't 9s. This adds to either 10 or 12. So this is not a 1. Yeah, and there's definitely a 9 in here, for what that's worth. So there's a 9 here. So this sees a 9 and an 8. So it's max doubled 4, I guess. Max is out at 8. So there's a 1 on here as well. So this is either a doubled 4, a doubled 3, a doubled 4, or it's a plain 6, 7, or 6. Oh, he's a 7 also. It could be a plain 6. So it's a double 3 or a double 4 or a plain 6. I'm not putting a 9 on here then, so this is a 9. This is a 7. I'm not putting a 6 on here. Oh, there's a 6 here. Am I putting a 5 on here? 0, 1, 2, 5. So 1, 2, 5 is 8. Yeah, this could be a doubled 4 with a 5 on here. Yeah, 9's placed here. So it can't be a doubler. So this is a doubler. But it, hold on, it could be a Schrödinger though. Well, I'm gonna fill the 9, but it could be Schrödinger, and maybe add another. I don't see how this is wrong. But this could be both. There's one cell that's both. Why can't this be both? We know that one cell is both a doubler and an S cell. All other 9s are no, not S cell? What about this one? Okay. We have all our 9s? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we need a 9 in an S cell. Can't be this one, it sees an S cell. This one's marked not, this one's marked not, this one's marked not, this one's marked not. Okay, so because we need a 9 in an S cell, this is an S cell with a 9 in it. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it can't be 0, 1, or 2. So between these, we could have a doubled 3, 4 pair, but we don't have to, because this could just be a 6 not doubled. Or how did I do that? Wait, what's going on? I just pushed a button on my mouse that I didn't know I had. This one? No. Or is it this button? How did I just changed the DPI on my mouse to be super small, and I didn't even know I had a button for that. Where's the button? Oh my god. Look how slow my mouse is now. I don't see any button for it. Let's see. There we go. Okay. What was I doing? There's not many clues left. We know this one's not a SO. In fact, we can just gray all this. Sixes? There's a 6 in one of these two. Oh, no, he's a 6. Okay, these 6s look over, that 6 looks down. This can only be 3 or 4, so this is a 6-9 SO. Nice. Which means this can't be a 6 anymore, so this has to be a doubler. Now we have our doubled 3-4 pair. So we just need a doubled 1 and a doubled 0, a doubled 1, and a doubled 2. Does that mean the doubled S cell is not even on a clue? Come on. Okay. So these are gray. These are gray. The doubled S cell's in this box, so it can't be here. So it's over here. So this is not a doubler. This is a doubler. So these are gray. So if this was the S cell doubler, it would have to be 0, 1. It couldn't be 0, 2. So I have kind of a 0, 1, 2, no, a 0, 2 pair. Okay, so if the S cell over here were 0, 1, then we have both 1s in our S cells, so this would be 3, 9. But the 0, 1 would also make this a 3, so we'd have 2 3s in the row. So we can't have a 0, 1 S cell here, and we can't have a 0, 2 S cell here, so this isn't the S cell. This is the doubled S cell, which I said I would put a circle in, so I will. And then that finishes up these. This is a doubler, so the doubler is the 7. And then this is an S cell. So the S cell is going to have 0 and 1 in it, or 1 and 2. Hold on, did I roll out 1, 2 as an option? I didn't roll out 1, 2 as an option. For right here. Alright, I gotta go back. I didn't roll out 1, 2. I don't have to? Maybe I didn't understand that in the rules. Is that how that... I guess that's how that ends up working out. So the doubler is going to use up both slots for the S cell. So it has to be... It can't use the 1, so it has to be 0, 2. So now this is just whatever 2 digits are left. So we have doubled 0. This is 1 and 3 then. Because we need a... Wait, is it 1 and 3? No. We definitely need another... Well, we don't know if this is doubled up 1. This is a 1 or a 3 and then something else. A 4? No, we have double 4. 5? Yeah, we need another 5. And then a 1 or a 3. So there's definitely a 5 in here. All right, well, the last doubler is our 1, I guess. Which actually makes this 3, 9. So this is a 2. Which makes this 1, 5. Which places this 1. This 1 looks down. Oops. So this is a 1. Oh, and the 3 looks over. This is the 0. Where do I want to do Sudoku? I know there's a 4 on this arrow. Oh no, there's not. There's not a 4. Let's see. Let's pencil this. So I need a 0, which can only go here. I need a 2. I need a 3. I have a 4. I need a 5. I have a 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's not 5 and that's not 2. Let's fill these as well. I have 0. I need 1. I have 2. I need the other 3, 4. I need 5. I have 6, 7. I need 8. That's not 1. Oops. That's not 1. Oh my gosh. That's not 1, 8. That's not 8. That's not 1. But this also can't be 3 or 4 because it sees this 3, 4 pair. So it's down to 5, 8. Oh, and this 3 sees over. This 5 looks left. True. Oh, this is a 1 and a 5. This sees 1 and 5. The 4 looks down. 3, 5 pair makes that a 1. Right. The only way a 3 goes on this arrow is if this is a doubled 3. So we can't put the 3 in these two spots. That's true. Which means it's a 0 with a 2 or a 5. I guess that kind of works out. So now I'm wondering where 4 goes in this column, because we can't put it up here because this... Oh, no, sorry. We can't put it here. Never mind. We can put a 4 up here. No, never mind. Let's, okay, these 7s look up. And so do the 0s. This is a 0-7 pair, but the 0 looks over, so this is 7 and 0. Nice spot, Tom. So this is 2 and 0. Yeah, SLs make scanning hard. So let's fill what these can be. So we need a 1. We need a 2. We need the other 3, 4. We have a 5. We need a 6. And an 8? How are there so many? Oh no, we don't need the 1. Because there's a 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. Okay. These can't be 3 or 4. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, these can't be 3 or 4 because they see the 3, 4 pair. Oh, and this can't be a 2 because it sees the 2 here. So this is an 8. That's a 6. That's a 4. That's 3 and 4. This can't have 3 on it anymore. That's 2. That's 5 and 0. That's a 3. Alrighty. Oh, this can't be 2 either, so that's a 3. That's a 2. 3 and 4. Alright, Sven is helping a bit. Okay, we've got a pair here. We need a 1 that goes here. And a 4. This triple, we have 0, 1, 2. We need 3, 6, 8. That's not a 3. Okay, this is a pair. We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 5 and 7, it looks like. That's not a 5, so that's 7 and 5 because of this Schrödinger. All right, let's keep going. So can't be 0, 1, could be 2. We need a 2. We also need a 3, it looks like. This can't be a 2, so that's 3 and 2. Replaces this 3. Here we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7 and 8. Don't think that's resolved. Here we need a 0. 0 goes here. And the other digit is a 6, it looks like. So that's 8 and 6, 7 and 8. All right, this box, we need a 0. Where does it go? It goes here. We need a 4, which goes here. We need a 5. We need a 6. No, we have a 6. We need 7 and 8. So 8, 7. And I think that's it. Did I miss anything? Nice puzzle, Lisztes. I'm sure this should end up in zetamath's bucket at some point. Very nice. And you know what? It only took an hour and a half. Not too bad. Alrighty. Thanks, Lisztes. Yeah, it's weird to think about and hard to scan, but I don't know if I'm disappointed or just kind of expected the doubled up cell to not be on a clue. You know, you could have just made a little tiny arrow here for no reason, but it works. Just so that it ends up on a clue. You originally had? Okay. But you got rid of it to make the puzzle harder? Alright. Alright, Mark, you're up. Wait, why did that happen? What the heck? Okay. What's happening here? Sorry, give me a second. Does it work on the test site? No. Weird. Alright, sorry, I gotta... Alright, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on with SudokuPad.app right now, but it's not loading the puzzle. Conflict checker off will help. Okay. Alright, this puzzle is called XV equals sums XVX by Zombie Hunter. Irregular toroidal Sudoku. Okay, place the digits 0 through 8 once in every row, column, and shape. Okay, region. Right, so we have these toroidal, luckily they're colored, these toroidal regions here. So we're going to be placing 0 through 8 in every region. Like that. That's a region. But it's toroidal. The grid's a torus. Regions can continue from one side of the grid to the opposite side. Luckily, some of them are shaded, so we don't have to do that ourselves. To check your answer, convert all the zeros to nines. Okay. 36 is the secret number. I don't know what that means. XV modified VX. Cells separated by an X may either sum to 10 or are multiplied together with their product immediately following to the right. Okay, so cells separated by an X either sum to 10, so we might have two cells summing to 10, or are multiplied together with their product immediately following to the right for rows or downward for columns. So this might be like 4, 6 to add to 10, or it might be a product like I'm guessing something like 2 times 3 is 6 would work. Or could we do a 2-digit product? So like 9 times 8 is 72. Okay. Multiplication cannot have a leading 0. Either 3 times 6, 0, 18 is not allowed. There's no 9s in the puzzle. Okay, yeah. But yeah. Not all sums of 10 are given. Okay. Not all multiplications are given. Okay. Cells separated by V may either sum to 5 or are greater than each other in the direction indicated by the V. So these either sum to 5, like 0, 5, or this is a greater than sign, meaning this could be like 8, 2, because 8 is greater than 2. So that's not going to work here because the V isn't a greater than sign. I believe. Not all 5s or inequalities are given. The products of multiplication also follow toroidal rules. So if we multiply these two, like 2, 6, that's 12. Well, that's not going to work, but we put 12 up here. Equal sum lines. Digits along a blue line have an equal sum in all the regions they cross, including going back into the same region. Does that mean there were some resets or doesn't reset if it returns into a region? Is there an example of that? Resets, okay. The blue equal sum lines in box 1 and 9 do not follow toroidal rules. There's a box 1 and 9. Okay, so these are two different lines. These are not the same line, is what you're saying? Okay. Let's see. I have no idea how to start this. I guess we know these two digits are the same. What region is this in? Is that in this region? Must be. Wait. No, it's not in this region. Oh, no, there are 9 numbers. Okay. So this is a region. Right, these are the same digit. Wait. Okay, so let's call it purple. Purple's here. Is that good? Orange. Orange is here and here. And so now it's excluded. Orange is excluded from all of these. So orange is in one of these two. Right. These V's can be penciled as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For what it's worth. They can't be 6, 7, or 8. Congratulations. Can you put 0 on an X? I don't think you can. Because you can't do 0 plus 10. And if you put a 0 on X, it's got to multiply to 0, which means we'd have 2 zeros in the row. And there's no leading zeros on... Yeah, only if you had doublers. But that doesn't work for product either. So you can't put a 0 on this X. Yay, elimination. Do I know more about orange? Is that... We know green needs an orange. And it's excluded from here and here. So this green shape has an orange in it, which is here somewhere. Yes, thank you. I can turn row column numbers on. Oh, the bet cell is row 6, column 6. You told me row 6, column 6 in your submission. Do you want to change it? Row 6, 7, column 8. Sum to row 8, column 8. True? So this can't be a 5. No, it could be. We could do 5, 0. No, we can't. We can't include a 0 here. Right, this can't be a 0 because otherwise we'd be repeating orange. So, because these sum to orange. So this can't be a 5 either. These are from 1, 2, 3, 4. So orange is at least 3. Which means that this is 0, 1, or 2 to get to 5. You can't put a 1 on an X either, because there's no 9. So you can't add to 10, and if you put a 1 on an X, then you're repeating it in the column or the row. So there's no 1 there. Okay, this is not 0 or 5. This is not 4 or 5. There's one extra, we need one more cell of 0 through 5 if we do this. Three and 4 in orange break column 8. Okay, if this was 3, wait, we don't know that this is a sum to 5. Sorry, we just know this is a greater than or a sum to 5. The horizontal V is, right. So these will sum to 5 regardless. Okay. Whether or not we have the greater than working, they will sum to 5. Okay. Because of the orange. So 3 requires 2 here, but then this would also require 2 to be 1, 2. So 3 doesn't work. The 2. 4 requires 1 here, but that would have to be 1, 3, and that doesn't work. So these orange is 5, That's a 0. This is 2, 3, or 1, 4. This is not a 5, so that's not a 0. Whoopsie. This is not 5, so that's not 0. Yeah, the vertical V here seems superfluous. Wait, is this also orange? How did I miss that? No one told me, or they did and I didn't see. It's needed for symmetry. So this is orange, which is 5. We don't need orange anymore because we have 5. So one of these is a 5. Can a 5 go on an X? Can't do 5, 5. And then what are you multiplying 5 by? Can't do 5 times 0, can't do 5 times 1, and 5 times 2 is 2. I guess 5 times 2 with 1, 0 would work. Yeah, okay, yeah, we can end in 0. Okay. So if you can put 5 with an even number is the trick. Okay. So where the heck is 5 in... Oh, no, we have 5 in pink. Never mind, salmon. What do we want to call it? Is there another shape that might need a 5 and is hard to get one now? We need a 5 in this row. It doesn't repeat here. Meh. Yeah, but we can do 5 times any even number. Okay. So I won't do 2. Okay, this blue region needs a 5, which comes up here somewhere. So if this was a 5, this would be a 5. Is this region? This is a region. Let's give it a color. That gray next to the other gray is not great. Purple maybe? So purple needs a 5. Can't come from here. Can't come from here. So if this was a 5, this would be a 5, and this would be a 5. So there's always a 5 on this X? Because either there's a 5 here or there's a 5 here. So these are from 5, 6, 8. And they always have a 5 in them. Basically done now. Nothing else to do. So 5 times, so this is always a 0. And so this is going to be either a 3 or a 4. So we have a virtual 3-4 pair here. So these are from 1, 2, can't use 3 or 4, can't use 5, 6, 7, 8. You can't put 1 on an X. It's toroidal, so I don't know if it must be. Seems like there's a lot of multiplications we can do. Like 7 times 3 being 21 seems to work. All right. Can't be 2x? Okay, if this was a 2, this would max out at 8. Yeah. That's true. This can't be a 2 because it can't add to 10 and it can't multiply. This could be a greater than sign. Otherwise, this couldn't be a 5. Do we have something similar going on with this x? Is there a region sum line I'm supposed to look at? This line, maybe. Okay, so this maxes out at 15. So we're not allowed to exceed 15 here. What's our minimum? Our minimum is 0, 1, so 1, 6, so 1, 2, 3, 6. Our minimum is 12. So we have 3 degrees of freedom. So this can't be 6, 7, or 8. Yeah, obviously 6, 7 is already 13. And we can't make 2 cells add up to 2 with without a 0. So that seems good, because now we have a virtual 1, 2 pair here. So that's not 1 or 2. Now how big can these get? So if this was 0, 1, 6, that's 7. These can add to 8. These have to be at least 12. So we can't have a 1 or 2 on it. Hmm. You think 5? Okay, they can't be 5. Okay, that's interesting. If I did 1, 6 here, we'd have 1, 2, 6. That's 9. Plus 7, that's 16. That doesn't work. That's true. So these are from 1, 2, 3, 4. They can't be 5 because of this 5. 1 can't go on an X. Does that... Would 5, 6 here be tough? No, this can still be 8, I think. Yeah, 6 plus 8 is 14. Well, let's see. If this was 5, 6, this would be 3. So this would have to be 1, 4. So this would be 2. But that's still fine. We could do 1, 3 over here. Yeah. Let's color this region as well. I guess it's worth pointing out that if these are consecutive, then these are consecutive. So if this is 5, 6, then this is 2 consecutive numbers. This one's also toroidal. This Tesh has something? My eyes are bothering me a little bit, sorry. Is it the fact that one of these has to multiply? It runs into this 3, 4 maybe? I'm not sure. Same here. The column 7, column 8x in row 4 must sum to 10. Not a multiplication. Yeah, okay, so we can't do 6 times 2 for 12. We can't. 6 times 3 is 18. Is there a problem with 6, 3? Oh, because these sum to 5. So if we did 6, 3, this would be a 2. So that's no good. 6, 4 would have to be 24. That doesn't work. Okay, so 7 times 2 is 14. That doesn't work because these went out to 5. 7 times 3 is 21. That no longer works. 7 times 4 is 28. The problem is 4 doesn't go with the 2. 8 times 2 is 16. 2 doesn't go with the 1. 8 times 3 is 24. Can't do it. 8 times 4 is 32. 4 doesn't go with the 3. Yeah, this can't multiply. So because this can't multiply, these add to 10. So now... what do we do with that? 5 times 6 equals 30 breaks. So 5, 6, and 3 were used up. We couldn't do 6, 4. We couldn't do 7, 3. So we do 8, 2. But then the 2... okay, yeah. So if this was 5, 6, 3, this would have to be 1, 4. But then that uses the 6 as well. Got it. So this is 5, 8. This is not an 8. This is a 4. This is now a 2, 3 pair, which means this is not a 6. So now, oh, this is a 7. This is 3. This is 2. This is 6. That's a lot of digits. Okay, what do I want to look at next? Ah, hold on. No, never mind. I somehow cleared a 5 there, but so with this being a 7, can we put a 4? I think we can still put a 4. Because 7 plus 7 is only 14. So what about this 3 on this x here? This could be a 7, but what could we multiply here? Oh wait, this 3 means this is a 1, 4 pair. So this is... wait, does it? Sorry, this 3 means these aren't 3s, so that's not a 2. Oh, I said it was a 1, 4 pair. I think I was imagining a v between these. Well, we know they add to 5. Actually, there is a v between them. We know they add to 5, right? So it is 1, 4. Cool. So interestingly, we could do 3 times 7 is 21. So 3 times 8 is the biggest this could get, and this would still just be a 2. So if this multiplied, this would have to be a 2. So it would be 21 or 24, which would be 7 or 8. So I think this could be 8 times 3 is 24. Still. Two times 3 is 6. Oh. I guess a 2 is possible. Good catch, Derek. Ah, yes, okay. This 2 looks left. That's a 1. Why'd you say to turn off conflict checking, by the way? I feel like conflict checking would work. I'm going to turn it on and see if I run into problems. Hey, look at that. There's no one there. Sven's conflict checker doesn't even check X's. Min sum 13 now. Yeah. This sums to at least 13. So, yeah, I guess 5, 6, 7, 8. So, oh, I never filled this one. The 5's used. Feel stuck. I don't know what to look at. This column, maybe? 0, 1, we need a 2. We have a 3, 4. We need 5. No, we have a 5. We need 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I guess the question is, can this be the sum to 10? Because if this is the sum to 10, this has to be a 6. So let's look at that. Because that would mean that these two that sum to 10... Sorry, that would mean that these two multiply to 40 something. So what would this digit be to multiply to 40 something? 6 times 7 is 42. So we could do 7, 3, 2. 6 times 8 is 48. But that doesn't work. So there's only one way this works. 7, 3, 2. Now is that broken for some reason? I want that to be broken for some reason. I don't see it. It looks fine. So the other option is that these sum to 10. Oh, well, these can't sum to 10. Because, oh no, sorry, I filled a 6. I should not have filled that 6. Let me undo back before that. Okay. The other option is these two sum to 10. So that means these two multiply. This would have to be the low digit of the 10. So this would have to be 2, 8. Let's look at 2, 8 first. So what are we multiplying by 8 to get to 24? That's 8 times 4. Am I doing that right? 8, 16. No, it's 8 times 3 would be 24. So that works. But then do these have the same sum? These don't have the same sum. So that doesn't work. So if this was 3, 7, they still wouldn't have the same sum. Can't do 4, 5. So, but if this was the larger number, how would we multiply to it? Well, 64 is already too big. We'd have to do 8 times 8. So it actually doesn't work. These sum to 10. So this ended up being 6. And then I already forget. So what did we do? These two sum to 10. And multiply to, hold on. Derek's asking, could be single digit. Why not single digit? Because these have to sum to the same as these. All right, this is clearly a 6. And then we said these two have to sum to 10. But they also multiply to 6. Wait. They multiply to, what am I? How did I prove that? I already forget. Chat's telling me it was 3, 7. Right. It had to be these two multiplied to 40 something. So this is 42. Because we couldn't do an 8 here because it would be 48. Okay, so these are all filled. Just go back in the VOD if you forget how I did that. So what did we get? We know these add to 10. So they can't have the 5 on them. So that places the 5. Where's 5 in this white region? This white region has one more. Ah, this white region has a 5. Never mind. That's not 3, so that's not 2. Let's just fill this quad. 0, 1, 5, 8. Well, we found where the 5 goes. Now 5 in this row is in one of these. Oh, 5 in this row is here. Yes. 5 in this row is here. So This feels really limited. Because think about if I made an 8 here, these would actually only sum to 13, but these would sum to 15. So if this was a 7, then these would sum to 14, and these would sum to 14. So 7 works. And 6 is bad because it does the opposite. Oh, 6 isn't possible anyway. So yeah, I think it's 7. And our sum is 14. So this is 8, so we need another 6 here. So that's 2, 4. That's not a 7. With this being 6 or 8, we'd be multiplying to a 2-digit number no matter what, if it was a multiply. And that 2-digit number could not end in 5. So this is actually just 2 or 4 to add to 10. We do have this super long blue line, you're right. It can't exceed 15. Oh wait, no, that can't be a 7. So 8, 6 would be 14. 14's the max. The 3 column 8's not an 8 anymore. If we did 8 times 3, that would be 24. Yeah, that doesn't work. So that's not an 8. So it's either 2 times 3, making a 6 here, or it's 3, 7 adding to 10. Which I don't know what that does. Can this be a 2? Maybe. Oh no, the 2, 4 pair means that can't be a 2. Never mind. Gray region almost done. Okay, let's look. We need a 0. We need a 1. We have 2. We need a 3. We need an 8. If this is a V, this is certainly not an 8. And if this is a less than, this is not an 8. So never put 8 there. This white region's almost done. So we have 0, 1, 2. We need a 3. Actually, 3 can only go in one spot in the white region, apparently. We can place that 3. That's really small now. What else do we need? So the other 6, 8 looks like. Yeah. So this line adds to either 9 or 11. Can we get to 9 here? Wait, can we get to 9? Hold on. 11 is the minimum here. So this has to be 2, 3, 6. That's 4 and 2 and 8. That's a 6. That's a 7. So these add to 11. So they have to use the 8. Well, they are using the 8. So it's 8, 3, 0. So that's the 1. These add to 11. Hold on, let me get this column first. 2, 3, 4. That's it. So this is the 4, I guess. So that's 6 because he's at to 10. That's a 2 with an 8 and a 6. That's a 3. So if that's a 3, these add to 8. So it has to be 8 and 0. Because these add to 11. Okay, it's collapsing a bit. I think I said a while ago you can never put a 0 on an X, and I think that's still true. So would this be a 7? It could be, for sure. What's left in this column? We need a 0. We have a 1. We need a 2. We have 3. We need 4. We have 5, 6. We need 7 and 8. This can only be 8? Where are we seeing 7? This is the 7. Okay. In fact, 3 times. Okay, so let's get all this resolved. 3 times 8 is 24. Nice. 0, 1, 2. Oh, wait, we have a 2. We need 3. Oh, sorry, 3, 6, and 7. So that's done. Column / region, we need 0, 1. That's the 0. That's the 1. Need a 3. This region needs a pair, so it needs a 0. Oh, it needs a 0. And it needs an 8, and the 8 can only go here. And then this is 0, 7. So this is the 0, and this is the 7. This is a single, 0, 1. We need a 2. Triple. 1, 2, 8. So that's a 2. This can't be 5, because if it's V, it would have to be 3, and if it's a greater than, it would have to be 0 or 1. And it can't be a 3, so it is 0 or 1. It can't be 1 either, apparently. Yeah, there's a 1 in the column. And it has to be less than 2. So it's a 0. That's the 5 and the 8. That's a 1. That's an 8. So that has to be 0 because these add to 8. So that's a 3. Yep. What's left here? 1 and 5. I'll just do this triple then. 0, 1, 2. We need a 3. That goes here. I need a 6 and a 7. It goes like that. So these add to 10, which means that I need 6 here. Oh, that's for the row as well. That works. This is just bigger than 6, so it has to be an 8. 8 times 7 is 56, pretty sure. So that works. That means this is a 2. Yeah, that's a 2. This is 4 and 7. You know the order. What are these? I need a 0. I need a 1. And a 4. Okay, and I was told to change these to 9s to solution check it. There we go. Nice. So the solution was correct. Thanks, Mark. Alrighty. Is Antiknight still here? It was marked as difficult. We've already done 2 difficult puzzles. So, and I have a couple puzzles marked as Saturday, so maybe I'll do those. Oh, Antiknight is here though. I can't decide what to do now. All right, I'll do yours, Antiknight, and that'll finish the stream. I was told this is fixed, so let's take a look. Yes, it is fixed. Alrighty. Just do 3 hard puzzles today. Why not? Get them out of the queue. It is an Antiknight puzzle. That is Antiknight. Okie dokie. This is called Purple Archery Arrows by Antiknight. We have normal Sudoku rules. Standard arrows, standard Renban, Antiknight. All right. So all of these 3-cell arrows are 6, 7, 8, 9s. There's probably some geometry I'm supposed to be seeing here. This is very minimal. Both of these are ending up on Renbans. We know both Renbans need a 5. True, that's good geometry, Kuruban. So this cell here, this green cell, sees this entire Renban. And so does this cell. Sees this whole Renban. So these are only made up of cells that have to be off the Renban, but we don't know what. Antiknight, Sotek. Oh, true. This cell and this cell are also off the Renban. Good spot, Lisztes. So yeah, if the Renban had a 9 on it, then it would be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and it would completely break. So these Renbans don't have 9s. So where's the 9 in this row? Because it's not on an arrow, it's not on the Renban. So the 9 in this row is over here, and the 9 in this row is over here. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, there's always a 4 and a 5 now on these. Okay, there's no 9 on the Ren bands, and okay, yeah, these 9s capture. That's fine. These 9s claim, I mean. I guess capture is a good word to use in an Antiknight puzzle, right? These can't be 9s. So we know that there's at least one of these has a 6, 7, or they both have a 6, 7, or 8 on them in this box. And not in this column. Oh, yeah, one of that's true. We could put both of them on the same Ren band. There's an interesting thing going on with this cell. Because if it ended up on this Ren band, it would have to be on this arrow here. So it would have to be a 6. No, it can't be. Okay. This cell here, this purple cell, maybe purple's bad. This yellow cell. Oh, I heard yellow. That's fine. This yellow cell, if it goes on this Ren band, then it has to go up here, and it can't. So it goes on this Ren band. This has yellow in one of these two. Similarly, this purple cell, I don't want to use purple because it's going to end up on a Ren band. This blue cell, if it ended up on here, then it would have to go down here, and it can't. So the blue cell is in one of these. So now we have proven that both Ren bands have a 6, 7, or 8 on them. So they both have a 6 on them for sure. So these cannot be 6. The yellow-blue arrows need a 1. Yes, true. Are the Ren bands guaranteed different? I'm not seeing that. Either yellow or blue is on both Ren bands. True. Either yellow or blue is on both Ren bands. So let's say blue were on this Ren band. Where could it go? I guess in one of these two. Oh, because there's 6 different digits on these Ren bands, they can't be the same as each other? True. So either blue's up here or yellow's down here. Or both. Yeah. Good to remember it. So yellow's down here somewhere. Blue's up here somewhere. I think I'm going to stop. I'm going to get rid of these greens because it's confusing with the other coloring I'm doing. I'm just gonna say that both of these have a 6 on them. So there's a 1 in here as well. Ah, true. These yellows keep yellow out of here. So either this is yellow or this is blue or both. Interestingly, let's say this one was yellow, then this is yellow. So we'd have yellow, yellow, or we'd have blue, blue. just so symmetrical right now. What breaks the symmetry? This arrow breaks the symmetry. So this arrow is important. Because we don't have an equivalent here. This arrow's not blue or yellow? Right, it's not yellow and it's not blue. So let's call it purple. I want to use this arrow so we can disambiguate the symmetry, but is it about 7, 8, 9? Can purple be on the Renban? Wait. Where? I guess purple in this row? Because it's not on the arrow. It's not here or here. Purple's in one of these, but it's also in one of these. So we got a purple over here or a purple over here, and it's not blue or yellow. So true. If we wanted purple on this Renban, excuse me. All right, if we wanted purple on this Renban, it would have to go here, because it couldn't go here, or that would remove purple from the entire row, because it removes it from over here. So if purple's on the Renban, it's only here for the bottom Renban. I don't know what that means, though. That puts purple over here, which excludes it from the entire Renban. The entire top Renban. Oh, maybe. Maybe it could go here, you're right. Oh, I'm not seeing what to do here. I'm not seeing it, Kuraban. Kuraban's saying we can remove 6 from here, but I don't see it. Oh, I see. So, well, hold on. If this was a 6, where would 6 go in the row? Because if this was a 6, it excludes it from these 3, and then it's also excluded from the rest of the ram band, and it can't be on this arrow. That's true. So this can't be a 6, and this can't be a 6 for that reason. So one of these two is a 6, and the other is blue. So this is a 6 blue. Wait a minute. Oh no, but the 6 could also be the blue yellow. That could pile up. Wait, could it? If this were a 6, could it also be yellow? I think it could. Darn it. So it's not a 6 blue yellow pair. It's because the 6 could be, like, the 6 here could be yellow. Should put a 6 here, which would make sense. We'd actually have to. Well, hold on. So if this was a 6, then the 6 for this row goes here. And does that force yellow to be 6? I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does. Oh, why is my undo broken? We'd still need a 6 on this arrow. Not arrow, this ren band. I don't know if it would be forced into box 5, would it? I mean, could this be double 6? I know the corner marks are a bit confusing because they're for the ren bands, not the box. One of them is blue or yellow. Yeah, how did we prove that again? Right, because blue or yellow is on both ren bands. The only place yellow can go on this one is here. The only place blue. So these can't both be 6 because otherwise you can't put blue or yellow also there. Wait, I thought we said 6 could be... Is that true? Right. So that makes blue, yellow 7, 8. We need somewhere to put 7, 8 on the other ren band, and there would be no place for it. It's confusing. So there's a 6 in the box. So there's no 6 here. It makes me really feel like that yellow or blue is 6, but I don't know if I can prove it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to think about this. Yeah, I mean, this arrow breaks the symmetry, so I'd love to use it. He puts pressure on this cell, but not a lot. I feel like it could be a 6 if it were here. We know it's not yellow or blue. Yeah, if it's 6, then it forces the 7-8 pair here, so our Renbands are gonna... One has an 8 on it as its max, one has 7 as its max. Yeah, and we'd have 1, 2, 3 on this arrow. Yeah, and also Antiknight's here to give hints if we need it. Right, that's what we were saying. If this is a 7-8 pair, then neither Renband has a 2. So this would be 1, 2, 9, as Lisztes pointed out. It's so minimal, I don't... There's not much to look at, so that's why I'm kind of trying to focus on this purple, but... I wonder if we have to think about this symmetrically in some way. The arrow breaks it later. Yeah, I mean, I'm like super suspecting that like all 3 of these are 9. But that's just like complete instinct. All right, internet says don't focus on this arrow yet. So there's something we're missing about these still. Jeez. So if one of these is a 6, it does put 1, 2, 3 here. Should I plunk a 6 into one of these and just see what that does? Because I feel like it does a lot. Row 6, column 7 and 9. Yeah, I'm going to plunk a 6 here. And we're going to look at what that does. Whoopsie. So it means that there's a 6 over here in one of these two. Which means this is the 6, which means this is the 6. So it does this. This is 1, 2, 3. So now this has to be, this is minimum 4, 5, 7. But doesn't that force 4, 5? Could we be 4, 7, 8? I don't see it. Wait, what's chat saying? It's the reason I couldn't do 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I'm not seeing how this breaks, or what this does even. Okay, I see what you mean. So this cell can't be here because of Antiknight, can't be here because of the Renban. So it's from 1, 2, 3. So that does force a 3 here. That's a good point. So we need the 4 and the 5 here. So it does force this to be a 4, 5 pair. And then so this would be 4, 5, 7. And since blue has to be down here, that means blue is a 7. So if one of them's a 6, the other is a 7, is what we learned. So there's always a 7 in yellow and blue. Not sure how much farther I want to go, but that's good to know. So this would be 1, 2, 4 then. And this would be 8, 9, yeah. So this would be 3. This is like insane bifurcation. This would be 3, 5. So I'm just trying to get a handle on how this works. Well, we learned that one of them's 7. Oops. We learned one of these is 7, which means purple's not 7. Yay. Test 8. I have 9 in box 5. True, 9 in box 5. Another low digit from 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if that looks. Why can't we put an 8 down here? We just showed that this could be 6, 7. What's wrong with 8 here? Okay, so Antiknight is saying that between these arrow cells, there's another mutual digit besides the 1. Right, so if one of them is 6, or one of these is always 7, so there's going to be 1, 2, 4 on one of these. So the other one's going to be either 1, 2, 3, or it's going to add to 8, so it could be 1, 2, 5, or 1, 3, 4. So the 2 or the 4 is always repeated. So this is 1, 9, 2, 4 only. And I actually couldn't do 1, 2, 4 with 1, 3, 4. Wait. Hold on, is it the... Since one of these is 1, 2, 4, I can't repeat the 3. So yeah, it's the 2 or the 4 repeating with the 9 and the 1. So one of these run bands has an 8 on it. So what's that do? Oh, I don't follow that. But the other one was 4, 5 up here. You can do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if this was 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, then blue can't go here. I'm still confused, but it seems to work. As in, it seems to break. So green in row 4 we said was over here. And then purple, no, we have a purple already. Red in row 6 is over here. We don't know that the red and green are different digits, though. So one of these renbands has an 8. And let's say it was this one that has the 8 on it. I need to put a 7 and a 6 on it. But I can't put 8, 7, 6 here because that breaks yellow being up here. So that means that there's a 7 or a 6 here. Because it can't be red either. So what are we trying to prove? I forget. I don't even remember what we're trying to prove here. We just figured out that 8's on one of these, but we're trying to prove that we can't make one of these a 6. I may have to just plunk a 6 again. And see where it breaks. This does not see the whole top renband. I don't have the ability to visualize. I'd have to plunk. I have to plunk. This is too much to see in my head. I don't have that kind of look ahead in my brain. But I'm not sure the best way to go about that. All right, so I'll plunk a 6 again. I'll plunk 6, 7. So, just cleaning up the obvious here. This would be 1, 2, 3, which means this is a 1, 2, 3. This has a 7 in one of these. There's an 8 in here somewhere. Actually, we know that this is 1, 2, 9 now. This is 1, 2, 4. There's no 4 up here. So the 4 is down here, so that's not a 4. There's a 6 over here. There's a 7 up here. We know the 6 is up here, so it's not down here. So we need a 6. This has to be 6 now. That's a 6. This is kind of what we did last time. Seven, 6, 5, 4. So this is a 3. Okay. So the 8 goes up here with us. The 8 goes up here. So this is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. The 5 and 4 are down here. So this is 4, 5. And this can't be 8, 7. Okay, so there's nowhere to put 7 on this Renban. So it's broken because there's nowhere for 7 on this Renban. Oh, this would have to be 6, 7, 8, and it can't be. I don't know how to see that cleanly, but it does mean we can't have a 6. I don't know about good job. I feel like I just brute forced my way through it. I'm not happy with that, but I don't have time. We have 10 minutes left to stream. I don't even know if I can finish this puzzle. I have something to do after stream. I'm sorry, I just shouldn't have chosen this puzzle with only 50 minutes left. So purple's not 8. It's tempting just to pick one way for this to go and then see if it breaks this arrow. Because it's going to like double the time needed if I have to think about it symmetrically. I don't see how it follows that red and green are 4, 5. They don't even have to be different digits, right? So one of these is 1, 2, 4. So the other one is either 1, 2, 5 or 1, 3, 4. Even with all that, I don't see what to do next. Why can't these just both be 4? They're... So we have an 8 and a 7. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So these are minimum 3 and they can't exceed 5. So they are from 3, 4, 5. What's wrong with 1, 2, 4 and 1, 2, 5? Okay, if they're both 4, then it is 1, 2, 4, 1, 3, 4, and then there's a 4 in here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so the point is that if this was 1, 4, 9, then there'd be a 2 on one of the Ren bands, but neither of them can reach 2 now, because 7, 6, 5, 4, 3 can only reach 3. So the 2 is forced here. This is 1, 2, 9. Which means the shared digit is a 2 between these, so we've got a 1, 2... We got 1, 2, 4 and 1, 2, 5. Now red and green cannot be 3. True. So, right, this can be 3, 4... Actually, we have a virtual 4, 5 pair here. Right, this cell sees the 4, 5, 6 anyway, so it can't be 1, 2. It could be a 3. It can't be 4, 5, 6. It could be the blue 7 or 8, couldn't it? Or a 9? Well, they both Ren bands have a 7 on them, so it can't be a 7. I am... Are we convinced this is not double... These aren't the same digit? Oh yeah, these aren't the same digit because they're known to be different digits. So this is a 4, 5 pair. So red actually only goes here in this box, and green only goes here in this box. And that puts a green on this arrow, which means it can't be a 6. So purple's a 9. That places this 9. That's progress. So I don't need purple anymore. So this is, if this had a 4 on it, it could be 1, 3, wait, it could be 1. If it had a 4 on it, it would have to be 2, 3, 4. If it had a 5 on it, it would be 1, 3, 5. So is there always a 3 on here? Does this 9 always have a 3 on it? If it didn't have a 3, how would we add to 9? With 1 of 4, 5. We just can't, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, we can't be 1, 2, 6 because we have green on us. So there is a 3, so that looks up at this 3. Oh, this can't be a 7 because it sees the whole Renban as well. Neither can that. So we have an 8-9 pair here now. This, where does 3 go? Eight, 9 pair puts 7 in yellow. There we go. So we know blue is one of these. And so now this is a 9. So one of these is a 7. I don't think I need yellow anymore. I just need to corner mark 7s here. And I need to corner mark 8s here. I don't need blue anymore. So there's an 8 on this Renban, so we know it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We know none of these are 7. The 7 has to go here. So I'm going to get rid of some of these corners here. Oh, this is 1, 2, 4, so red is 4. This has a 5 on it. So this is 1, 3, 5. That's not a 1. I don't need red anymore. Green is 5. I don't need green anymore. All right, we're clean now. This doesn't have 4 on it. So that's a 3. That's a 6. That's a 3. This should be known. This is a 6. So what's this? 1, 2. We need a 3. That can only go here. And then we need a 4 and a 7. That makes sense. So this is 6. All right. So what are we doing now? Yeah, if this is an 8, this is 1, 3, 4. If this is a 9, then it's 2, 3, 4. So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4 quad. The 3's up here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 6, 7, 8, 9. We know the 6 and 7 are over here. It's a 9 up here. So what's this 9 doesn't have a 4 in it, so it's not 2, 3, 4, so it has to have a 1. So it's either 1, 2, 6, or it's 1, 3, 5. The 2 here looks up, so that's not a 2. 2 and 4 are here, so that's a 1. That's 2 and 1. These 2 see this one, so that's a 2, 4 pair. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is from 7, 8, 9, but it's not 7 or 9, so it's an 8. That's a 6. This ended up 8. Actually kind of surprised about that. So this is 1, 3, 4. There's no 2 on it. So that's the 2. Why not 7 what? Where else does 7 go in the column? If this is a pair, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. So that's the 9, that's the 7. This is 2 and 8. I guess it's mostly anti-knight at this point. Still this 9 arrow to deal with. I think 3 in row 7, it could be in 2 places. 8 in box 9. 8 in box 9 is placed. These are from 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, these can't be 1s. We have a 2, 5, 6. Okay, the 6 claims. So this can't have a 6 on it, so it's not 1, 2, 6. It's 1, 3, 5. That's a 2. That's a 5, 6 pair, so that's a 2. Nope, I broke it. What did I do wrong? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. I missed 9. Okay. These can't be 1s. So the 9's over here. Um, 8 goes here in this box. Seven's limited to these two. Ah, 4 in this box is down here. Oopsie. That C's here. That's 2, that's 4. These aren't 2s. Seven's over here. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 5. I don't even know what to look at here. Okay, this sees a 1. It could be 2. It sees 3, 4. It sees the 5 in this triple. It sees the 6 in this triple. It sees a 7 and an 8. And it sees a 9. Okay, so it's only a 2. Pretty sure. Good spot, Mark. It's a 2 up here. I guess I could fill this box. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If this is a 5, then this has to be a 5, because it takes it out of these two. But now where does 5 go on this column? This 5 takes it out of this whole column. So this can't be a 5. This is a 3. Oh, these ones look up, so that's a 1. Good point. There's a 6 in one of these two, so that's not a 6. There's a 1 in one of these two, so that's not a 1. Got a 1 up here somewhere. So these aren't 1s. These aren't 1s. That's not a 1. So I guess we can say 1's in one of these. 3 is in one of these two. All right, so this C is 1, it could be 2, 3. Oh, it sees this too. Okay, it could be 3. Can't be 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be 8. No, it can't be 8. It could be 9. So 3 or 9 only. That's what Mark said. Okay, how do we finish this? Pencil the rest of it? Is that gonna help? I'm not sure that helps. So this 2. All right, that can only be 9. That's a 3. All right. This 2, 5 pair removes 2, 5 from these. But we have a 2, 5 pair here as well. We have a 1, 4 pair, so that's not a 4. That's not a 1. Hold on, I'm seeing 3 in this row is only here. Yeah. That's the 3. Two 8 pair here would eliminate here. 2, 5 pair eliminates 2, 5 from here. Whoopsie. Anywhere else? Here, that's not a 2. Is this the only place for 9? Looks like it. Okay. 2, 5 pair C's there. That's 7. That's 8. It's not a 7. That's the 7. I promise I'm not trolling you. What am I missing? Seven here. right, 7s and 9s are done. Okay, so what's going on with this arrow? Well, we have a 5-6 virtual pair with this arrow, and that's probably easier to use. If this were a 5, this would be a 6, and this would be bad. So this is a 2. So we can't put a 6 on here. It's 1, 3, 5. So that's a 6. Hey, David Ratner. How you doing? That's a 6. Okay, hopefully Sven will help us finish this quickly. Halloween party tonight? Nice, sounds fun. Oh, the 1, 4 does eliminate 1 from here. Oh, that's red, so that's 8. 8s are done. That's 5, 4, 1, 4. 1 and 4. Oops. And we're done. All right, thanks, Antiknight. I'm gonna have to end quickly. Thank you to my super supporters: The Asylum, Peter, David Ratner, Sotek, Franco, Jonathan, Mathgeek, Kenny, Aiden, Logan, Woofer, and Rise to the Equation. Thanks to all my members and patrons. Stream again this evening, hopefully, in about 5 hours, less than 5 hours. So hope to see you there for some word games. And either way, have a great night, and